Find the equation of a line given 2 points on this line. So we know that to find the equation of a line in the form of y equals mx plus b, we need to find the slope and the y-intercept. Well, here we're not given the slope, although not directly, and definitely not the y-intercept. So what we need to do is the following. First, let's do just a rough sketch. Of course, find the equation of this line given the 2 points without graphing, but just for explanation's sake, let's just do a rough sketch, right? And this is y, this is x. So we know that our point 3, 4 is going to be somewhere over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then 6, 10, all the way up there, right? Let's say. Okay, so we have a line, right, that is going through these points A and B. I'm going to label it in just a second, right? This is our point A, and this is our point B, right? And we know that the slope of the line is rise over run, so we have our rise over run. But how do we find the slope of this line? Well, essentially what we need to do is, we know that the slope of the line is rise over run, so we know that the rise is the change in the y values of these, right? So for example, this is 3, 4, this is 6, 10. So we gotta find the change of values, the difference between the y values, right? I'm gonna indicate it like this, and over the difference, over the run, over the difference of the x values. So, in other words, how do we find the slope of this line? We use the following formula. We use the following formula, which is y equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what does this mean? This means the following. So we have point A and point B, points A and B. So it doesn't matter which point you make the first point and which one you make the second point, as long as we're consistent. So for this example, I'm making this the first point, so I'm going to write x with a subscript of 1, x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, subscript 2, right? x2, y2. Okay, so I made the point B my second point A my first point. As I said before, it doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. We could have made this one the first point, this one the second point. Okay, so this is the formula that we use to find the slope of a line given the 2 points. So we basically substitute our values here. So in other words, the slope for this line is going to be m equals y2 minus y1. y2 is 10 minus y1, which is 4. Okay, over x2 is 6 minus x1 is 3. So this becomes 10 minus 4 is 6, 6 minus 3 is 3, and this essentially is equal to 6 over 3 is the same as saying, well, 2. So this is the slope of our line, m equals 2. Okay, so far we found the slope of this line. So let's substitute our value here. Right? So y equals, so far we have 2x, and now we need to find the y-intercept, which is b. We need to find the y-intercept. So how do we do that? Well, like the previous examples that we saw, we need a point on the line. In this example, we've been given not just 1 point, but we have 2 points on this line. So which point do we use? Well, it doesn't matter. You can choose this point or that point. Either way, both of these points belong to that line. So I'm going to choose point A because it has smaller numbers and I expect to have easier calculations by doing that. So let me rewrite point A here just so that I don't have to move this tile up and down. And let's substitute our values, right? So this is our x, y coordinate, right? So let's do this. Let's substitute 4 over here. So this is 4 is equal to 2 times x happens to be 3 here plus b. Okay, so this becomes 4 equals 3 times 2, 6 plus b. We move the 6 to the other side because we need to solve for b, so this becomes 4 minus 6 equals b, which essentially b is equal to -2. So now that we have our y-intercept, all we have to do is substitute it into the final equation, and our answer is going to be y equals 2x minus 2. This is the equation of a line that passes through these 2 points, A and B, that we had at the beginning. Okay, so now I want you to try the following. Find the equation of a line that passes through these 2 points. Maybe you want to pause. Maybe you want to pause this video for now to figure out what the answer is. Okay, so find the equation of a line that passes through points D and E. And okay, so once you let go, you should get this answer: y equals -4x plus 9. Alright. If you didn't get this, then check your calculations. If not, you can see me tomorrow and we can talk more about it.